Hello, everybody. Welcome in. This will be my hardcore series. I'm brand new to streaming. We will be creating this to kind of get into it and see how we like it. This will start off as just recording, and then as we gain viewers, then we might go into more streaming. So for now, this will just be VODs pretty much. I have some big plans for this world, including right around a 75 million block build that I'm going to build right here at spawn eventually. However, what that build is will be a secret for now. So buckle up, and y'all are definitely free to guess what you think the build is going to be in the comments. Seems like we got a pretty decent spawn. We got a village right close by, as well as a little lava source. A little pool of lava. Some nice little villagers here that are gonna provide me with some early game food, which is always nice. Quite handy. They always like to start out at villages because you can get lots of hay right off the bat, which is free bread, because trying to set up farms is kind of a pain, and I'm locked in currently. Oh, here's the gate. We'll deal with the iron golem in a second, because I would like his iron. Just want to get some basic supplies going before we get anything too crazy. Whoa. Alrighty. If I can find a cave earlier in this game, then it'd be ideal for grabbing some copper. I don't generally use a whole lot of copper. Let's see, let's make some food first. And then we're gonna need some stone. I think that audio might be a little loud. Oh, that should be better. Grab some stone over here. Guess there was stone closer, but we're going off of what is visible. I'm not gonna. Probably would have been easy to just look around a little bit, but that's all right. So my first immediate thought is we need to get enough supplies to then go and mine some diamonds, get ourselves set up with some basic diamond armor and tools, and then we can kind of work from there with decent equipment to go and start making some farms and things. I'm also planning on posting tutorial videos on the farms that you guys request, or just specific farms in general that I put a lot of time and effort into. that I think people would appreciate. Gotta love raiding the villagers' stockpile of wheat. As you do, as you do. Trying to remember what the other plants growing look like. I'm pretty sure there should be carrots and potatoes in here somewhere too. Seems like there's only wheat. Well, at any rate, we'll find that stuff eventually. Alright. Goodbye. Hang on, we need more sticks. Let's see, I want an axe and a shovel. That'd be good. Alrighty. Now we are going to have to travel a bit of a ways to get to somewhere that we can build a basic little camp and such. However, we have to be careful not to die because this is hardcore world. That'll do, that'll do. We're still gonna deal with them later, but free damage from the creeper is free damage from the creeper, you know. I always like to craft a shield as soon as possible. Oh, hey! Speak of the devil, oh lord. Well, hello there. I am probably going to fall to my death over there. It's not ideal, and hello. One more. One more for the books. Come hither, my boy. Come hither. This may be a bad idea. Oh, Lord. Alright, we're good. We survived. I think we can deal with this guy now. Yeah. You gonna stay down there? I've been killed by your kind before. We did. Anyway, back to our quite uneventful mining. Gotta keep a watchful eye. Make sure you didn't get snuck up on by these creepers, man. I know I lost that iron down below. However, it may not be worth it to go get it. It's gonna despawn fairly soon. Once this runs around and back to the other side. It does not. I'm just not gonna worry about it. In the grand scheme of things, one piece of iron should not make a whole lot of difference. Definitely will early game, but I think I'll be able to find enough resources that will be alright. Just dropping everything. Alright. Yeah, I am very wary of footsteps, so if you hear me like 360 and then look at something, I'm like, or 180. Take a peep. I'm gotta make sure I don't die. It's too early in the game for this. Take hot brown eggs. Very nice. I like the new chicken skins that they added. It's kind of fun. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Guess we'll keep collecting this stuff. And then we're gonna need to make... I guess I need more stone too. Another little cave area. Sure is. Looks like death to me. I think we're gonna collect some of that dripstone though. Need a little more coal as well. Oh, hello. Probably passed this earlier. There is not a bed in here. Yoink this guy's bed. Oh, and a bundle. What a nice chip. Quite nice indeed. All right. Excuse me, sir. It is very late in the evening and we need some sleep. Probably gotta steal some of these torches too. We'll just borrow them for now. I mean, honestly, I'm probably not gonna bring them back, but it is what it is. Tell them that we're borrowing it. Alrighty. We're gonna go collect some of that dripstone, which I believe is down here somewhere. I don't remember where. May or may not have a bit of short-term memory loss. I immediately forget where things are. Oh, it's over here. Somewhere. There it is. And maybe let's not go down there, but we can go grab this stuff real quick. The reason we're grabbing this stuff is just to grow more of it, and also there's a couple of farms that you can use, that you can create with this stuff. Ooh. Hello, more dripstone. Alright, let's see how many pieces have I got. Or an 8. That should be plenty for now. Yeah. We're gonna just not go down there yet. Just I can fight enemies. I would prefer to wait. Okay. Oh, so I need in this village. More torches, perhaps. Always beneficial. Grab as much hay as we can stuff into our pants. Which is quite a lot of hay. Not entirely sure what I'm going to keep the eggs for, but let's see, we'll grab this. One less blades I have to get early game. Oh, hello. We got some clothing. We're no longer naked. Let's go. This is huge. Can't put that in there. Hang on, we need that out. We can store that and that and that. And then don't need those. Smoker. How badly do we need a smoker? It is a good question. I think we need this for something as well. Don't remember what. I always find out that I need things after I pass them by, so we're gonna collect some of this stuff as we go. Put that stuff away. I think we're pretty alright now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head around 60 chunks away. I guess we're going south. So we will see what we can do. 20 chunks. It's kind of cool. It tells you exactly what chunk number you're in. So we've got quite a ways to go. Some pumpkins over there, a little armadillo. Sheps. Couple of moo cows. Quite excellent. Not to worry about collecting farms of animals quite yet. That will be an earlier game item, but we'll be focusing on that more once I have a little bit of protection, just because of how easy it is to die in hardcore. And then you have to start over. My goal is to not start over in this world if it's at all possible. However, if I die, then we might have to reset, and the name that I have the world named will change, and so will the seed. I'm not planning on keeping the same seed if I die. Oh, very nice. There's a jungle biome over there. What are we doing? Need 10-ish more chunks. We're gonna go a little bit past where I need to be, just so that I have a little bit of breathing room. Because like I said, we're gonna be building some pretty massive builds, and so I don't want to start a build and then realize later that it's gonna be in the way for one of my main planned builds. So maybe we'll go to 70 chunks out to build our first little base, which this should work out pretty good because this side, the south side of the map, is going to be all of my strip mining operation area. Put a little bit of thought into this world. We're gonna take it slow and do some majorly fun stuff, I think. Since there's pumpkins on the way, I guess we'll collect some. Wow, what a chasm. This is quite the interesting world. I think they've done a lot to improve the world generation, honestly. Minus some of the random like holes that you get that are filled with water that are kind of frustrating to deal with. And we'll go off to the left. Let's see. We are 78 chunks out, so we're a little bit farther than I had planned, but I kind of want to come look at this village and see if there's a blacksmith. What can I say? I do love me some blacksmith. Hello, my boys. I eat. Run away. These guys always make me nervous. They do so much damage. I think it's over half of your health in one hit. I need his iron. Give me your bones. Oh, good. He did have bones. I did not see them for a second. Very good. Very good. All right, blacksmith. This is another brewing stand. Very nice. Where is that coming from? Did they add something? Probably below me. I could hear a zombie, but like my brain immediately went from there's a brewing stand to if there's a zombie, then there must be a curing station underneath the house, but I kind of doubt it. Press X to doubt. It's not a whole lot in this village, eh? I'm so paranoid, holy cow. Need the cows their food, I suppose. I'll make some more torches, though. I'm the aim trainer with these torches, man. I'm just sleeping a bit as well. Oh, a librarian villager. Heck yeah. This is not the house I'm looking for. Emeralds, very nice. Alright, we have 3 bundles. I think we only need 2, honestly. Being totally for real. Pretty sure we're only gonna need 2. Pardon me. This is the house I'm looking for. I guess we'll sleep here tonight as well. Although, I could definitely use some string for a fishing rod, so maybe we can sort this later and just kill a couple of spiders. If any of them spawned nearby, anyway. Fortunately, it's looking like nothing spawned spider-wise. Put these in my offhand. Yeah, I think we are out of luck on the spider front, my friends. Anywho, let us go sleep before we get blown up and or killed. Taking the kids out of their beds. These guys are a little loud. Turn this down too, and then they're still a little loud. Friendly mobs, turn back down at 30%. With the farms I have in mind, we need optimal sound quality so we don't lose our minds. I do. You can did sleep here, so I'm just gonna do this real quick. I don't think that having my spawn be set there will be an issue, but just in case. All right. Now, let's see. We're going north. We gotta go east. Yes. Yes. Pretty much directly east. 16 chunks out. That's pretty decent. We need to find a decent spot to build. I prefer not to build top of the hill, which means this is kind of a crappy area. Oh, gee. Okay. We're not even going to talk about that one. You keep doing dumb stuff like that, then this might be a short series. I'll just leave it at that. I forgot this stuff is really good for... that's not what I wanted to do. I haven't played since like 1.21. So a lot of this stuff is still new to me. The leaf litter is very good as fuel and furnaces. At least at the beginning. It was nice to use something besides coal in case you need to use the coal for something else. Which I feel like oftentimes you do. At least for trading, that's what I use it for. We'll be making a trading hall. Whoa, look at those wolves. They're like calico wolves. That's super cool. Definitely a W. Okay, anyway. Moving along from getting constantly distracted. Watermelon. Very nice. Yeah, we'll go grab some watermelon. It's a bit more larger mountains on this map. On this specific seed. I think they changed that quite a bit with the newer versions of Minecraft. Alrighty. We're gonna be fairly close to this biome, so I really don't need too many, but just want something to kind of get us going. Okay. You know, we might end up just building this first base inside of the mountain. It's kind of a decent landmark, that big barren peak. Got 2 barren peaks. This could do. This definitely could do. Seems like a decent enough spot to have our mining base, at least. At the very least. Alright. Alright. So we're gonna have to terraform some of this, because this is too much dirt here. And we need to make some basic crop farms as well. Actually, we might not do that till later. Let's just make it super easy, simple little base here for now. Go get some lighting on the outside. We gotta get the classic setup going. We screwed it up already. you know? Why can't I crouch? Oh. Because it's backwards. Play enough video games that the games that use sprint and crouch are always different. A little coal. And also our vaulted ceilings are coming into play now, I guess. Let's just put up a door for my own peace of mind, eh? Beautiful. Just what we needed. Anyway. Get this base a little bit dug out over here. Like a 5x5. Who knows? I don't have too many plans for direct bases yet, anyway. I might come up with some good ideas, but I'm just mostly planning on mining here, so I'm not too concerned with it. Boom. 8 furnaces. That was a mistake. Never mind, we're good. We got one more piece of stone. Oh, never mind. That's going to make copper tools anyway. Alright, we can't really adjust those right now, so we're going to do this. We're going to go with this. Split this. Like this. The next one. How have I managed that? Not entirely sure. May have updated more than I thought. Alright. A little bit more on that one. Then I have a single piece of raw iron and 8 iron ingots. It's not too bad as starts go, honestly. So exciting. Suppose we can hit some farms going. Not entirely sure how much farming we're gonna do here. I really only have wheat seeds. I would like more sugar cane though, so we'll focus on that, I guess, first. Yeah, we're not going about that right now. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do with these melons yet. I have enough food for a while, so should be alright. Now we've got some things for tools. Alrighty. A couple pickaxes. And then we're gonna need at least one axe for now. I'm gonna go chop some trees. Should make quick work of some of these. Past a much better spot to farm trees behind me. Back there in the forest. But I shouldn't need too much wood yet. And so begins the rain. Yeet. Anyway, let's get the rain to optimal ambiance levels. It's still a little loud. We'll go 50% rain, perhaps. Oh, that's nice. I'm not too worried about. Yeah, I'm going to create a bigger mine later, but for now, we'll just create kind of a basic strip mine. Really just trying to progress through tools as fast as I can while having my luxurious little vaulted ceiling hut in here. Quite wonderful. Just rearrange these real quick. Oh, I have 2 left over. Tell you what. Boom. Now we can make this look better. Hold on, wait a minute. Something ain't right. Beautiful wall of smelting. And then our high quality smelting, I guess. I don't know. Something like that. Alright, we still had a little bit more things to smelt. Few more. Ooh. 9 bits of iron, very nice. We are going to need an iron pickaxe for any diamonds and such that we find. We're gonna need a bucket. I would like to bring some lava back, because lava is a wonderful smelting source. And we'll figure out what to do with the rest of the iron later. Right. We failed. We need some basic chests. Already have quite a bit of stuff, so basically anything that I'm going to keep for farming later, we're gonna put in here. Farming and other things that we need, or things that I'm just not sure that I need right now. Alright, we'll make the rest of this into bread. A little extra bread is always a good thing. Got bundles, we got cobblestone. Got plenty of cobblestone now. Alright. So it begins. We're going to create an actual staircase and put stairs in here. So we're going to want, I think 5. It's up to here. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sounds right to me. Quite nice. Quite excellent. Alrighty, what can we offload? like to have spare stuff on me in case I need it. This in here. I forgot that's how that works. Put this here. Cut them. Let's see if we can get this. Oh, wait, my head's gonna be in the way, huh? My fat head is going to be in the way. I may have a solution. Wait, I can't put it on top of it. And man, we're gonna need trapdoors for that. Alright, whatever. Whatever. It's fine for now. Create a couple more pickaxes. Alrighty. So begins the long process of mining all the way down to bedrock. Because everybody knows that that is the best place to find diamonds. At least easily. Not too worried about grabbing more copper for now. I might need that later, but we'll see. No, I don't think I do for now, so we'll be collecting other basic supplies in the meantime. Although, let's see. Okay, that's what I thought. Have I not unlocked that yet? Well, let me double check something. If we can make copper armor, then that would be ideal. Oh, hey. Cool. Quite excellent. It's definitely better than this stuff, I think. Plus 3 and plus 4, so it's definitely a little bit better. Yes, we're sleeping. Ugh. Anywho, crap a little bit of that copper. Or I guess all of it, why not? Grab the rest of this coal. That almost could have ended badly. Already mined one block and had it be a big chasm underneath. That is all I need for there to be one that I'm standing on top of. Have nothing underneath. Very nice. Yeah, whatever, we'll leave that. More coal, hooray! And some iron, let's go, that's actually useful. More useful to us than iron or coal right now. Alrighty. I'm trying to remember where the block is gonna end. There should be a full block here. I'm gonna go down and over one, so we should just have to mine on this block. I'm a visual learner, that makes a lot more sense to me. Anyway. probably just make a crafting table out of the wood that I have left over. Put it at the bottom of the staircase that I make. If I can get to the bottom without running out of inventory space anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then we're still good. Bop. I don't know if we're gonna mine all the way to bedrock in this first little session. I might spend more time on this tomorrow, like closer to 5 or 8 hours, if I can get up that early. Waking up in the morning is definitely not my strong suit. Shout out to all the people that can wake up in the morning. That is very impressive. And I am not one of you. Iron. That is a W moment. We will be very excited once we get to the layer that we start finding some other fancy dancy resources. Like some redstone and gold, and especially diamonds, of course, of course. Oh lord. Ah, we got it. Yeah. Oh, and I'm out of torches. These are my last 2 torches. I'm so poor. Alright, let's see. Let's go there. And then continue mining. That way we don't get suffocated by gravel. Because that would suck. Of all the ways to die, yeah, sucking on gravel does not sound like a good one. Just slurping on it. Yeah, I don't think that would be a fun way to go. No more torches. Alright. Combining pickaxes makes them more powerful, as you know. Must create the invincible pickaxe by the end of this. Oh. We got a long way to go. Actually running into quite a bit of iron. It's lucky because I feel like I never run into iron when I'm making my strip mine. We're looking at iron. 16 pieces? Heck yeah. That is what I'm talking about. We get pretty close, actually. I don't want any monsters to start spawning, so we're gonna go and create some torches. Torches are a survivalist's best friend. Especially when your life depends on them. Nice. All right. We are looking pretty good so far. Got a decent amount of iron as well as some stone and other things. I suppose we'll probably just end up crafting this into stairs. Well, we'll see. To make torches, though, I would like to go chop some trees. So we'll go do that for a bit. Ooh, that'd be an excellent tree to chop. We like the 2x2 trees. There's a very efficient way of chopping them down. that doesn't involve falling a bunch of blocks and injuring yourself. Just make a little staircase. We're gonna have to add some screaming sound effects to all the blocks that don't immediately get picked up by me. They just fall so far. A little wood. Oh boy. He's so far away. Hopefully we can reach all this wood. I don't generally chop jungle trees just because they grow these extra branches that make it a little bit harder to chop them down. See if we can actually chop down this whole tree. I only have 2 axes. No. Wilson. It is time for a fresh one. Uh-oh. Did I mine? Oh yeah, I mined 1 extra block on accident. My staircase disappeared. Wilson. Wilson, no. Chicken Wilson. It is quite the funny meme. Alright, cool. Wrong button. Very nice. Now we gotta chop our way down without falling to our unfortunate demise. Gotta peer through the leaves and make sure we don't lose any, miss any wood. I will try and get some saplings from this. Fish. See, look how efficient this is. Quite nice. And just in time, because it's getting dark and I am no longer comfortable being outside. My boys, come hither, come hither. Don't run away. Don't run away from the Lord. Alright. Missed a couple of friends over here. Is there bamboo out here too? Early game bamboo would be super nice. Hello, Mr. Creeper. You do not have my consent to blow up. Over there. Oh, there's a bamboo. Oh, hello. Run away. Be kind to me. Should not be doing this right now. It is nighttime. It can only end poorly. We've made poor decisions. And right away. Yeah, plenty of bamboo to start farming now. No, lower. Colleen had to do that one for the achievement. We're not sticking around here any longer. They're running away. We made it. Until a creeper drops down and just blows me up. Alright, we survived. With a minimal casualties. Right, we were making charcoal, which is going to require a little bit of effort on my part, I suppose. Pardon me. Torches. Yes. We will look back on this time of being poor with fondness, I suppose. Eventually. Not yet. I'm still very, very poor. We're getting there, though. Eventually. Alrighty, that should be enough coal for a bit, I would hope. If I run into a giant cave, then I'll definitely have to come back, but for now, we'll be alright. We still need another crafting table. Can I make sticks out of dual use? I can, but they still leave me with an odd number of planks, though. You will. Alright. Keep the wood, though. What am I gonna do with you? Door for under lava mining, perhaps? That would be pretty wild. Using charcoal to make charcoal. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Alright, we're just gonna store this stuff for now. Much as I could make armor, there's a decent chance that I'll run into diamonds and then it'll have been a waste. I haven't even used this armor yet. I'm really not trying to fight a whole lot of mobs yet. Another one of those conundrums for hardcore worlds is how early is too early to go after a Totem of Undying. I'm sure that there's ways to farm them that doesn't require building a farm directly, but I'm not sure what those ways are yet. We need to do more research to be able to do that safely. Maybe that'll be something I look into tonight. Because having a Totem of Undying would be quite useful in keeping this world alive. We will be needing to create a more effective totem farm than ones I've created in the past. Pillagers always like to, or illagers, they always like to go where I don't want them to be, and or just not path to where I need them to path. And I end up having to deal with like 1 or 2 illagers in like the worst possible spots. And then one of them, of course, spawns in the little wraith guys, and that never goes well. Alrighty, we've hit some deep slate. That is pretty decent progress so far. This is going to be where these pickaxes really start to suck. But it's still better than stone, I guess, so take what I can get. I just don't want to use all of my iron on making iron pickaxes. Try and make it to bedrock tonight before I end this first VOD. I mean, I feel like only 1 hour into the game is so little with how much I've played Minecraft before. But we gotta pace this effectively. Try and split the VODs into at least 3-hour minimums. Or maximums, I should say. Probably end up just being 3 hours a piece. I'll just cut them down to make it easy. For anybody wondering, the reason why I mine like this is because I can just keep my cursor on one block, and then as soon as that block breaks, the block behind it is immediately illuminated. So you spend less time mining than if you were to like do that and stop mining and then move to the next block and then move to the next block, then move to the next block, then move to the next block. Like it stops the progress of the block that you are mining, so it's just a little bit quicker. Oh boy, tough. Could definitely make some jokes here, but I am not 12, so that's okay. My mind is playing tricks on me. The shadows changed and I think it's bedrock at the bottom. I'm like, oh, we made it. Hello? Who goes there? Ah, man. Whoops. He accidentally broke that pickaxe. It is easy to do. You get mining and get in that zone, your pickaxes just kind of fade off into the background. Look at that tough guy. Alright, I had to do it. I had to do one. Anyway. Continuing with our mining expedition. We are getting pretty deep. These strip mines don't usually take too long to get all the way down to the bottom. is pretty early into this world, but I'm guessing the longer we go, the less talking I'll be doing. Especially once we get to some of the bigger builds, it'll be quite a bit more difficult to have something to talk about when you're just placing millions of blocks and such. So we'll see. We got a little redstone, which is huge. We do need to make a compass eventually so we can mark out dead center spawn coordinates. Oh, we found them. We found them. We've done it. There's more. Okay, hold on. We gotta get the things we saw first. I'll come for you in a minute. Nope, there's nothing else. Cursed diamonds. It's a big vein. This is massive. Let's go, we got 8. That is actually huge. That is quite fantastic. Actually makes my life quite a bit easier. Like, we needed to create a diamond pickaxe so that I can get started on some obsidian and other things. And so that just made our lives quite a bit easier. Continuing mining. You gotta love finding diamonds. Okay, wait, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Should give us just enough headspace. Headroom. Nice. And that's bedrock. We have made it. Put our crafting table here. And then we make some deep slate stairs, because that's what I have the most of right now. I am a little bit special. We're not going to talk about that. That's 2 stacks. We're gonna need more than that. Why do I keep building like this? I'm like trying to make overhangs or something. I have no idea what I'm trying to build. Oh goodness. The issue with going from the bottom to the top. Jeez, bro. Take it easy. This is gonna be a little trippy. We're definitely gonna edit this out of the video. You know, I think it'd be kind of fun to look at my stats at the end of every VOD. And then, like, however much of the VOD I'm gonna put into the video. If I do the whole VOD, then I can just say exactly how many days in I am at the end of the VOD. Kind of fun. It's like surviving time overall, I feel like isn't super impressive. Unless you actually go do stuff, because like anybody can boot up Minecraft into a hardcore world and survive for, you know, like 15, 30,000 days. But you could actually do stuff, make some major builds, you know. The double whammy. We're almost there. It's not worth going all the way up to the top and then coming back down. Dumb. We are looking to the abyss now. Very nice. Dang, I thought I was gonna use more stairs than that. I guess not. I don't think we really need the rest of these stairs, so I might just toss them in the lake. This is responsible things to do with any extra materials I have. Just toss it in the lake, it'll be fine. Life lessons right there. Oh, I forgot I can do that. These there. I don't know if that'll grow though. I'm pretty sure these ones will. It just gets hard to farm it. Cool. Moving that is gonna suck. Right. Basic diamonds, and we made it all the way down to bedrock. I would say that's a pretty decent spot to stop this first VOD. But it has been pretty good so far. We've made some pretty decent progress, honestly. So if y'all are interested in seeing where we go, this is literally early days. Like literally, let's check. What is total days? Time played. 1.2 hours. Okay, yes, but how many days is that? I might have to look up and see where. Wow, we've already jumped 1,200 times. That is honestly more than I thought. Cool. Well, we'll have to look up and see where I can find how many days it's been. But thanks for following along on this one, and we'll catch you on the next one.